Hi guys, this is Lachette with Scarlet Moon Creations, and I'm back for the Ostara Witchathon, which starts today. Today, the day I'm putting up this video, my Ostara Witchathon TBR. The Witchathon is run once again by Rhiannon at Crescent Moon Reads, and it runs from today, March 30th to March 20th, which is when Ostara, or more commonly known, more generally known, the spring equinox begins. The unofficial, official day, first day of spring. And as always, I'm excited for these Witchathons. I will share a vlog, which I've already started filming because today is day one. But let me tell you what the prompts are and show you what books I'll be reading for those prompts. Now, as always, links are in the description down below. So the first prompt, Ostara is a time of rebirth and new life. Pick a book in a genre that you don't normally read. Hard, difficult. I have not read every single genre, but I do like reading books that have multiple genres in them. I don't know. Anyway, the book I picked for this is Norma Jean by Fred Lawrence Giles, and I came across this in a Goodwill store a couple of years ago. Norma Jean, if you don't know, is Marilyn Monroe's real name. Let me show you the cover. Marilyn Monroe's real name is Norma Jean, and I have always found her interesting. I do like her acting. I'm not like a diehard fan or anything like that, but I've always heard, bits and pieces about her life story and it not being what one would expect. And I do like knowing historical stuff and just, behind the scenes stuff for the entertainment industry, as well as I've always been interested in things like memoirs and biographies, and that's what this is. This is a biography about Marilyn Monroe, supposedly her whole life, and obviously the details of one person's entire life, specifically someone as well known and hardworking as Marilyn Monroe, can't all fit in one book. But I did look up this book after coming across it, and this is considered the best biography of Marilyn Monroe that there is, and so I want to read it. This prompt was the perfect prompt to get me to actually sit down and read this. I got this book for junk journaling purposes, but I do want to read it before I start ripping it apart. Don't kill me here, guys. So that's my book for prompt number 1, and this is, how many pages is this? What is it? Glossary and everything in the back. 361 pages, so not too bad. Next prompt. Flowers are a symbol of spring. Read a book that has flowers on the cover. My God. I did not think this would be so difficult. I was trying to, in particular, marry this prompt with the romance novel cover, because I thought, yeah, romance novels are more likely to have flowers on the cover than any of the other books I read. Dead wrong. None of the romance books that I own, none of the series that I want to continue reading, nothing has fit this prompt. It has been very difficult. So, what I'm definitely going to read is this: Houseplants for a Healthy Home. And it's by John Van Zyl. I want to read this because it is March. I will start planting my indoor container garden this week, and from seed, with one or two exceptions. So here are all my seeds. I do know the basics of planting and some indoor gardening. I have other books, but I wanted stuff that had more about herbs, which is my main focus. And so this says 50 indoor plants to help you breathe better, sleep better, and feel better all year round. I might grab some other books from the bookstore, some more pagan books, because that is kind of a focus. But I picked this particular book because it has a couple of the plants that I want to work with this year. So sage, and it's a very simple book. The other book I grabbed to fill this prompt, I literally just came back from the library and getting these books. So yeah, Houseplants and Plant Care, a Practical Encyclopedia. See, there's flowers in the front too. This is more like some of the other books I have for planting, like indoor gardening, houseplants, that kind of thing. They are really general, and so most of them don't have very many herbs, oddly enough. But this book has some basic stuff that is like next level for me beyond the planting. So caring for house plants, the watering, which I do know, shady spots for those plants that I need, pruning and feeding, hydroculture, what is it, leaf cutting, growing from seed, which I do have a couple of things on as well. But yeah, just a little bit of extra. And so I'm definitely going to be using those two books for that prompt, but the Houseplants for a Healthy Home is the book I'm going to read and finish because obviously it's tiny. The other encyclopedia, I'll be reading the sections I need. And I may or may not do this, but I might read Pride for this prompt. I don't think so. I had started this for Witchathon and didn't finish it because I wasn't liking it. So there's that. And there's one other book, but I'll get to that later. Next prompt. Number 3. Ostara begins to bring it a season of fertility. Choose a romance book. Now, the book I picked for that has not been made available to me yet at the library, and that is Burn Bright by Patricia Briggs. I like Patricia Briggs as an author, and this is part of the Alpha and Omega series that she has, and it is, I don't remember what number it is. It's like 3 or 4 in the series. It's the latest one, and it's a paranormal romance, so we're dealing with werewolves specifically, and I think in this one the Fae come in. I'll talk more about the book in my vlog and wrap up. I just wanted to let you know what the book is that I'll be reading, and I'm super excited. It's been a while since I've read about these two characters in this series, and I like the world that Patricia Briggs has built, so I know I will finish that when it comes in. It's on its way. It's in transit, the library tells me. So I'm excited. The next prompt, number 4. Warm weather is coming back around. Choose a book that is set in a warm climate. The second prompt that was difficult for me. It's hard to tell. what the climate is going to be like, or the location, really, if that's not the main focus of the book. So I decided to go with another book that's been sitting on my TBR, Midnight Crossroad by Charlaine Harris. This is a newish series that Charlaine Harris has started. I have not read any of those books. You may know Charlaine Harris as the author of the Sookie Stackhouse series, which was made into the TV show on HBO, True Blood. I quite enjoyed the Sookie Stackhouse series, even though I never finished it. But I was not sure what book I was up to. I think it's like the last 2 or 3 books in the Sookie Stackhouse series that I didn't read. I could have used one of those, but like I said, I don't remember which one I'm up to, and it's been so long since I read them that, yeah, figuring that out was too much. But that series is set in Louisiana, which is a warm climate. So I said, let me see what this other series she started is located, and it's in Texas. Midnight, Texas, to be exact. I don't know what the series is going to be like. The Sookie Stackhouse series was, I guess, strongly paranormal romance. There was a lot of intrigue and mystery and thriller going on in that series. Midnight Crossroads and the Midnight Texas series seems somehow, I don't know how, a little darker, a little more serious. So we'll see. Again, another book in transit from the library. Okay, and the last, prompt number 5. The weather is getting friendlier. Pick a nice spot outside and read there. No problem. I am dying to go to the park. I might be doing that quite a bit in the vlog, so look out for that. Prompt number 6. Nature's energy is picking up. Pick an action-packed book. And for that, I decided to read Burn Bright by Patricia Briggs. These series always tends to have some action going on in those books, so I am gonna slop that in there, so I have less books to read for this readathon. If that doesn't work out, I'll read either the next Shingeki no Kyojin Attack on Titan volume that I'm up to, which I think is volume 23, or Dark in Death by J.D. Robb. Whichever one comes from the library first. And that's if I feel like Burn Bright is not as action-packed as I would have liked. And the last prompt number 7, read our group pick. For this round, it is When the Moon Was Ours by Anna Marie McLemore. McLemore. I don't know. So, I just picked this up from the library like 5 minutes ago. This is a cute cover. I didn't know it had flowers on it. So, worst case scenario. For prompt number 2, pick a book that has flowers on the cover. This will cover me. But I definitely will be reading The Houseplants for a Healthy Home, so that'll be 2. I don't know anything about this, but having done 2 rounds of the Witchathon readathon with Rhiannon running things, I am not at all concerned. I enjoyed the last 2 books she picked for the last 2 rounds of Witchathon, so I'm sure I will like this. Let's just read the inside cover. Anna Marie McLemore's debut novel, The Weight of Feathers, was a Yalsa Morris Award finalist and met with rave reviews from all corners. Now McLemore delivers a second stunning and utterly romantic novel, again tinged with magic. So this sounds like it'll fit another prompt. To everyone who knows them, best friends Miel and Sam are as strange as they are inseparable. Roses grow out of Miel's wrist, and rumors say that she spilled out of a water tower when she was 5. Sam is known for the moons he paints and hangs in the trees, and for how little anyone knows about his life before he and his mother moved to town. But as odd as everyone considers Miel and Sam, even they stay away from the Bonner girls, 4 beautiful sisters rumored to be witches. Now they want the roses that grow from Miel's skin, convinced that their scent can make anyone fall in love. And they're willing to use every secret Miel has fought to protect to make sure she gives them up. Atmospheric, dynamic, and packed with gorgeous prose, When the Moon Was Ours is an unforgettable exploration of love and identity. I don't know, but I like the cover, and that sounds very atmospheric, which has been a trend for me this year. At least one atmospheric book a month has been my trend. So I'm looking forward to reading this. This is kind of small. It says it's YA, which I guess from that description it is. And even with the author's note, it's only 273 pages. So these are my books, and I cannot wait to get started. Other things you can look forward to see during my vlog, at least. As you can see, I still have my winter decor up behind me. I'll be switching to spring decor. So I might show you that. I might show you new altar setup. Fingers crossed I get that done this time. Some seed planting. So like I said, these are my seeds. What I'm planting: carrots, chamomile, lemon balm, common sage, sweet peppers, Genovese basil, pansies, calendula, cilantro, lettuce, thyme, garden beans. That's specifically for my father. Let's see. And rosemary. I might just buy a pot of parsley, violet, and yeah. So I might show you a clip of me planting my seeds, watering, that kind of thing. I've got all my supplies already because I've done this before. It's just been a while since I have. And yeah, I am looking forward to this Witchathon as always. Thank you, Rhiannon, for creating another great set of prompts that make me put in some work. And I'll see you guys on the other side for the vlog and the wrap up. Bye.